Apologists often challenge Christopher Hitchens on the subtitle of his book, God is Not Great, How Religion Poisons Everything, by citing all of the good people do in the name of religion. How can it poison everything if it inspires so much charity and civic engagement? Here's the example Marvin Alasky gives.
There's one small church in that county that I've gotten to know pretty well. Mount Zion has at least 30 families in it who have adopted kids, often hard-to-place kids. You could visit the home. It's easy. I'll be glad to arrange it for you. You could visit the home of one family, the Coonies. They own what was a 3-bedroom, split level at the end of a cul-de-sac, nothing fancy, but now it has 7 bedrooms because the Coonies have adopted 9 kids. And most of those kids have some kind of mental or physical handicap. There's one who's 19, he has autism and mild mental retardation, severe bipolar disorder. There's one who was 16 and was set fire. He was born in Ghana and set fire there 10 years ago. She has daunting medical needs, but Terry Cooney said, God was so clear. I mean, that's her racket, evidently, to take care of these kids. They have a 14-year-old Stephen who weighed only 2 pounds when he was born. He was born with cerebral palsy, and the Coonies adopted him. Their 11-year-old Isaac was the 6th child of a drug-addicted prostitute. They adopted him, and in every case, they did it because of their Christian beliefs.
But what are apologists saying about these folks when they say that they do such things because of their Christian beliefs?
If you need a Christian or religious reason to do what you ought to be doing anyway for your fellow creatures, it seems to me at best superfluous, and at worst perhaps slightly, just very slightly, I don't mean to denigrate anybody's humane work, slightly suspect. Why would you need an extra reason? Hope I'm making myself plain here. Could it be proselytization? It very often is. Could it be the feeling that you yourself will get an eternal reward for it? Well, you're supposed to. Secularists who undertake this kind of work can't be suspected of this kind of thing, nor of trying to win converts.
If you say that religion is good because it motivates people to be charitable who otherwise wouldn't be, you are saying that many of the folks who are involved in religious charities are people who wouldn't give a dollop of monkey shit about their fellow human beings if they weren't being promised a supernatural reward and threatened with a supernatural punishment. Apologists who make this argument think they are complimenting religion, but they are also insulting the religious. To say, look at all of the people who do good because of their religion is essentially to say, look at all of these assholes that religion has bribed and threatened into behaving themselves. To say that Christians who do good things for people do so because of their Christian beliefs is essentially to say that they don't really give a shit about relieving people's suffering per se. They only give a shit about it because the Bible tells them to. I don't think this is the case, personally. I think many, maybe even most, of the religious people who help others do so because they have genuine, sincere concern and empathy, and would be helping people even if they weren't religious. Apologists who point to charitable and kind religious people as an example of the good that religion does have less confidence in the inherent empathy and kindness of these folks than I do. I think many of these people are kinder than apologists seem to think.